this car is just, it's a very unique experience. Welcome back to the channel today. Before we get started in our cinematic, really great video that we have for you guys today, I wanted to talk about the reason why I sold so many cars so fast. It's kind of sad, and I wish that it didn't go down this way, but I sold my Ford GT, my Ferrari F40, a couple of Rolls Royces, and a handful of other really great sports cars that I recently acquired because I was preparing to purchase a very special car to YouTube, and a really special car for me. My friend Randy from Savage Garage passed away about 2 months ago at this point. And the day that he had passed away, Randy and I agreed to trade the F40 for the Pagani Huarya, his Pagani Huarya, plus a little bit of money on top. My car wasn't quite worth as much as his was. And the next morning he didn't wake up. And it's been really hard for me to talk about this because, you know, death isn't easy to talk about, and it's kind of difficult to deal with it publicly, right? So when this happened, I knew that everybody around Randy, not necessarily specifically friends or anything, but just in general, like people that are around the YouTube and different dealers and stuff, would want to just go after all of his stuff and buy all of his cars at a discount and try to flip them and make money. And I did not want that to happen. I worked closely with Randy's brother-in-law, Dan, and Randy's wife, Anna, and I was able to acquire quite a few of Randy's cars. Some will stay just in a collection that won't be driven again, and one will live on the channel. If you guys can get it now, I did purchase Randy's Pagani Huarya and a few other ones, but that one most specifically. And I wanted to really just keep that memory alive. And I really think that that car is so special. It's the only Pagani truly that's ever been really on YouTube and driven the way it should be. I mean, there's a couple other great guys that have them, but this Pagani has been the car that is like my original Bugatti, right? It was the original Pagani that was driven hard and really put through the ringer. And I just felt that it would be a really bad situation if that car got into the wrong hands. Now, the wrong hands meaning someone who was just going to park it in a garage and store it away. That's just... I don't know. I guess maybe I'm a little petty, but that's kind of offensive to me when you have these big, crazy cars and you just park them. They're meant to be driven. And so I sold all those cars after just buying them because I wanted to be able to financially afford obviously the Koenigsegg Agera that I bought and not sell that one, and also keep my twin turbo Aventador and a couple other cool cars like the Veyron, the Scuba car that I had. All those cars add up to quite a bit of money, and investing 90% of my income right now into Houston's Hot Chicken, it's difficult to warrant another $2.5 million expense on a Pagani and other cars that he had that are not that expensive. But I made it happen, and I wanted to just talk about it a little bit before I just went right into it and say that I now own the Savage Garage Pagani Huarya. I'm going to keep that memory alive, and I'm going to keep Randy's memory on that car for the rest of my life. And I just want to be very true to the meaning of that Pagani. So without further ado, let's start today's video. Driving around. I'm going to take out my Red Rock right now. I want to put some miles on it and see how I feel about it. I mean, this car is just, it's a very unique experience.
I know where we're going.
Yeah. Got to refill my account. Might have made a very wild sports bet a couple weeks ago, and actually like last
couple of days ago.
Yeah. man. Oh, it like started to float. I definitely think that this car has a few, I'm going to call them idiosyncrasies. They're like small, tiny little issues that Italians make for no reason. Anyways, the thing is that this car is dramatic. It's emotional. It's extremely quiet, which I'm not really a fan of. So Rift is going to be making us a custom exhaust here. So that's going to be pretty dope. So all the Pagani owners out there, we're coming for you, all right? We're going to save you guys. I love the way it feels, right? I love the balance of it. I really do need a little bit more power. I'm hoping that the car is just, I don't know, like, I guess when I remember driving it last time, it felt a little more powerful to me. Maybe it was just because it was the first time, and I think my problem is that I drive a Koenigsegg like almost every day, and so everything feels slow at that point. But I'm going to take this car to the dealer. I'm going to get it checked out. You know, it's been sitting for a long time. Hasn't been driven since the last rally that Randy went on, and it obviously went on the track. And there is a power steering fluid leak that, if you can hear the whine, I've been filling it with fluid. You know, look, the car is amazing. In every respect, the car is phenomenal. You cannot buy cars like this anymore, right? Now, obviously, Pagani still exists, but they're becoming more and more technologically advanced, which is cool, and I like the numbers, but I think that if any manufacturer is going to go backwards in time, it's Pagani. I don't think that we need high horsepower anymore. I don't think we need to win races. Look, Bugatti Supersport, how are you going to beat that car? It's ridiculously fast, right? And then you have, you know, obviously the Koenigsegg Jesko, that's going to be too fast. I mean, my Koenigsegg is 1160. My friend Julius is 1360. The Jesko 1600. Like, how could you go faster than that? It's not possible. It's not safe. Okay. This car needs a little bit more power, and it needs to dance all over the road, and you need to swing it from left to right. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm still a little early, so I don't know exactly how I feel yet. Now, the first time I drove this, there's a video of me saying this car let me down, but I think that I have a new appreciation for this car, and you need time. Like, you need a lot more time in this car to understand it, right? It's not something you can just get in and go. Like, if you were to just borrow your friend's car for an hour or two, you wouldn't even make a dent in this. So at the end of the day, look, this car's epically amazing, all right? Epically amazing. So I just feel like we need to have this conversation in like a month, okay? Is that a good answer, Mario?
Yep.
Just want to have this conversation in like a month. Let me have 2,000 miles on this car, right? We did 56.5 miles today, and I want more. I want to go farther. There's too much traffic. We need a road trip, all right?
Great.
So this is gonna be my next rally car. We're doing this one, rally number 2. I'm gonna take this car, probably take this car to Monterey, maybe the Veyron. I haven't decided. The Veyron's probably the car that should go to Monterey because of the history of it, but I think this car is gonna be rally number 2. And
Limited spots?
there's only 3 spots left. So we sold out all the big suites. We had 4 big suites. We sold them all out, so all 4 are gone. Those are the $15,000 suites. We have 3 spots left at 10 grand. Includes a 5-day cruise to Mexico. It's pretty dope. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's no more like COVID requirements on the cruise ships. Not that it was really a big deal. You just had to take a test before and after. But at the end of the day, less testing, way more fun. There's no entry limitations. Mexico's super open. And yeah, it's gonna be a dope experience. Only 3 spots left. So we're only taking 25 people on the rally, 15 people on the cruise. So we've got 8 spots left. Sorry, no, there's 12 already here. So we have, and then there's 7. We have 6 spots left for the rally only, and then 3 for the cruise.
On that note,
On that note, let's go home.
like the video, subscribe, and catch you in the next one.